March the 25th, I believe, and I am finally doing it. I am finally giving you all my Q&A video. I'm so nervous. I don't know why, but I am. I did kind of a little semi introduction in my car like a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to actually get on camera and give you the full me, answer the questions that you all did submit. Thank you for the ones who did participate. I appreciate it. And therefore you get to know a little bit more about me and understand my lifestyle. So without blabbing, and to just go ahead and dive right in, I'm going to begin with a few questions that I felt were kind of like, like wasn't too deep yet, but just kind of, light. So fun and light questions. What is your lazy day activity? My lazy day activity is to do just that. Be lazy. I work from Monday to Friday from 8 to 5, and I work in HR and payroll. I be stressed. Your girl be tired. So if I want to consider a lazy day, it would be to do absolutely nothing but probably binge watch a show, or probably clean. Sometimes cleaning calms me. So I wouldn't consider that being lazy, but somehow it kind of fits into the category. It calms me down. So being lazy, like I say, sitting around the house not doing nothing. Okay, thank you to whoever submitted that one. Next, coffee or tea? Okay, definitely coffee, but I'm not really both. I'm more of a Coca-Cola girl. Like when you all wake up and need that caffeine rush and you need a cup of coffee, or get that hot tea, I'm running to McDonald's like, can I get a large Coke? And I'm just being real. Like, I have to have a large Coke in the morning, fill my cup up, and I'm pretty much good throughout the day. So thank you for submitting that question. Are you a morning or a night owl? I am definitely, lately, and I would say the last 6 months, I have been going to bed at like midnight or 1 o'clock, and then I'll wake up between like 3 or 4-ish, and then I'll go back to sleep and then wake up. I don't know why my sleep pattern is like a newborn. I have no idea, but I've been told that when you wake up at these certain times, like 2, 3, that those are your ancestors, that you need to pray. Those are the praying hours. So I try to go into my closet and meditate, and pray. Actually, that's actually honestly what I've been doing. So I don't know if God's trying to tell me something. Shout out to Color Purple. But I don't know if he's trying to tell me something. What my ancestors may be trying to speak to me, but yeah, that's been my pattern. So I would consider myself right now a night owl. Okay, so thank you to who submitted that. What is your comfort food? My comfort food is McDonald's French fries. There we go, back to McDonald's. Yes, at this point, I probably should have some stock in McDonald's as much as I swipe my card, but that's a whole nother story. Uh, yeah, I love French fries from McDonald's. And if you say McDonald's does not have the best French fries, hands down, you're lying to yourself and to the rest of us, because McDonald's is perfection unless you get one of those, you know, late nights, and they may have some young kids, or some people who are being lazy and they don't make them fresh, or they make them too salty, or they just didn't put salt on it at all. You do have your days, but for the most part, McDonald's be on point. Okay, so thank you to some who submitted that question. What is one thing you can't live without? I would like to rephrase that question, because there are two things I cannot live without, and those are my children. I have a 18 going on 19-year-old son, and I have a 14 going on 15-year-old daughter that I could not live without. Even though they are in my pockets, they are mama, 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 mama. My oldest is actually out on his own. I'm so super proud of him. And my daughter is in high school. She's in a nursing program, so I'm very proud of her as well. I have very smart and beautiful children, so that would definitely be the people I cannot live without. Okay, thank you for that question. Okay, now here goes some rapid fire questions. iPhone or Android? iPhone, hello. Yeah, right. Save or spend? I try to do a little both. I do spend maybe a little bit more, but I'm trying. Like, do I get some points for trying? Like, I do try to save, like if somebody said they needed to borrow some money, like I got it, but I don't have thousands, you know what I'm saying? But a girl likes to shop on Amazon. Like, don't tell nobody, but I do. Like, I get a couple packages every week, whatever. Anyway, introvert or extrovert? I'm definitely an introvert. I may not seem like it. I am a Sagittarius, born December the 4th. Very introverted, but I have a very big and beautiful personality. I can get along with anyone. I can walk into a room and start a conversation. I can get up at my job and present a beautiful presentation. That's just me. And that's just been me all my life. So, but then there are days where I want to be left alone, and I want to be in this cocoon, and I need time to rejuvenate. So I would kind of say I'm a little bit of both, Thank you for that one. Let's see. Next, we're getting a little bit more personal. So, what's a secret that you've never told someone? Whoa. Okay, y'all got spicy quick. Okay, a secret that I never told anyone. Gosh, that's a really good question. One, I don't really hold secrets because they're secrets and you're not supposed to know them. So therefore, you'll never know. Next. All right. What is your biggest regret so far? I do not have any. I believe that I am walking in my purpose in life, and I have no regrets. Everything that I have done has already been planned and laid out by the Lord above, and I solely believe that. So there's anything I regret? Nothing. Okay. Have you ever lost a friend and why? Wow. I have. I actually have. I have lost a really good friend from middle school. We kind of fell off. I'm not gonna get really too deep into the story, but we fell off kind of on some petty type stuff. But I honestly feel like once, like I said, we were friends since elementary. So when you're friends with someone for so long, I mean, you grow up and you grow apart. You know, that's just like in a relationship. You know, we don't have the same things in common anymore, or you may be down one road and I'm down this road. Like, I'm married, you're single. I have 2 kids, you got 12. It's, you know, things change. You know, we change. So I still to this day consider her not even a friend, but more like a god sister. And if she happens to see this video, I would love for us to reconnect and for her to reach out to me. She knows who she is. With that being said, let me go on before I cry. All right. Good question. Good question. Okay. How do you make your money? Okay. Nosy. All up in my business. Like I said, I am a HR / payroll administrator for my company. I have been there for 7 years now. I absolutely love my job. I love my coworkers. I love my employees. I love helping people. So I'm the go-to girl. Like, everybody knows if there's an issue with my paycheck, something's not right, or oops, child support came through, I need you to help me with this, I'm your girl, you know. I play a big role when it comes to hiring. I am partnered with a temporary agency that we work with, and they are awesome as well. So that's how I make my money, not here. One day I will, but that is my main source of income, is my job. Okay, thank you for that question. Okay, how did you start your content journey? Well, I started January the 3rd of this year. I said, you know what? I'm 40. I know I'm a little bit late in the game. Don't count your girl out. But I feel like I have what it takes to be a content creator. And I signed up for a boot camp. I'm not going to say who with, but I signed up with a boot camp, and I'm like, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put my all into it, and I'm going to dedicate it, and I'm going to take it seriously. And today is March 25th, and I am pushing videos out. If not every day, it's a photo every single day. And I can say I'm very proud of myself. I am on all platforms, which I'm kind of struggling with that, because I'm trying to figure out, should I stay like trying to go keep up with all of the platforms, or strictly stay here, because YouTube is where I want to be. YouTube is where the money at. So I'm trying to figure that part out. So if you do have any suggestions, please comment below. Or if you have any advice, please feel free. Because like I say, I'm very new to you, to not you like YouTube, but creating, you know. So that's when I started in January the 3rd. So your girl's been doing good. I mean, I can pat myself on the back. I'm doing okay, okay? All right. So, what do you use to edit your videos? I use CapCut. I first started on my phone, of course, when I learned the app, but then I eventually started using my laptop. So yes, I do use CapCut. Yeah. Thank you for that question. How long does it take you to create content? It just depends. If I'm doing like a vlog, I like doing weekend vlogs, so like grocery shopping or shopping with my mom and my daughter, or cleaning. I like to put all of that together, so that would take maybe 2-3 days, and then I would say maybe a few hours to edit. So like I said, I'm new right now, so I'm not buying SD cards with thousands and thousands of memory, and I'm bringing out my camera for every single thing that happens in my life. I'm not there yet. I will be, Lord says the same, but right now I'm just basically trying to capture the things that I think will capture the attention of my audience. So that's where I am right now. Thank you for your question. Okay. What keeps you motivated? You keep me motivated. My children keep me motivated. I keep myself motivated. I have always been really big on journaling and planning and all of that. I mean, all the girl stuff. But when I started taking YouTube seriously, when I tell you I ran to Walmart, got the best journal. Matter of fact, I bought 2 different journals, and bought 2 packs of pens, felt pens, all type of colors, calendars. I bought a camera. I had already had a ring light because I used to be on another app, so I already had that. I purchased another one. Like I say, I got a camera, upgraded my computer. So when I say I'm ready to take this seriously, I'm ready. Like, I've been ready. I'm just ready for us to align. And when I mean us, I mean the environment, everything to align is when the perfect timing is when it's gonna happen. And I'm just going to keep myself motivated by continuing to push content out until someone says, hey, either they want me to make videos for them, and that generates revenue, or I sit and I talk to you guys. However it goes, that's how I will accept it, and I will continue to do it that way. So I'm just trying to see what works for me right now. All right, last question, and I won't hold you guys any longer. How do you balance work life and personal life? Actually, that's not hard at all because I don't have to separate it. This is my personal life. I'm sitting in my bedroom, talking to my beautiful audience. It just happens to be after work. So I've already been a big girl, taking care of my business, made the money that pays the bills to keep the roof over my head. And now I'm doing what I love and my hobby. So I don't have to separate it because in actuality, I want it to be one. I actually do. So, like I said, I don't want to separate it. I want to keep it as one. So, thank you for that question. And with that being said, that is all of the questions that were submitted. Oh, I forgot one. Someone asked, what is my favorite color? My favorite color is purple. If I could get up and show you everything purple in my room, you would be like, how old are you? Didn't you say you were 40? I mean, purple, everything, okay? So yeah, sorry I skipped your question, but hey, always save the best for last. With that being said, I hope you all have a beautiful night. I think my daughter wants to watch some show that we're currently binge watching with Kerry Washington that's on Apple TV. So yeah, I'm about to go ahead and do that. So I wish you all love and light, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.